This episode, we will have our second MMM Weekly Digest. Then an orphanage in Ghana is the center of our MMM Gives Back story. In our feature this week, we will share mistakes that common people do financially. While Guider Emil San Juan will be with us again for another round of his Just My Opinion. To all our viewers around the world, this is MNC, your Mavro News channel. Last episode, we had our first MMM Weekly Digest. And this week, we bring you another update from our administrators covering the dates July 31 to August 6. Participants in Kenya continue to promote MMM all over the country. Guiders carried out large-scale offline events, including an exciting football match, ensuring that the whole country will get to know our mutual aid community and will change the world with us. Guiders in Ghana also continue to carry out offline events on behalf of MMM with the aim of expanding the MMM ideology all over Ghana. While in MMM Nigeria, an interesting contest has been launched. The participants who promoted the community actively during the week got cool prizes. For the organizers of the contest, their aim is to make members have fun with the belief that as they are getting happier, the community also becomes stronger. Aside from this, MMM Nigeria was able to host another successful charity event. Moving down to South Africa, our MMM administrations there has prepared for the launch of a new interesting contest with cool prizes. Details were not disclosed yet, but they assured members that interesting innovations will be revealed in due time. South African Guiders hosted several cool offline events as well. Lastly, in Zimbabwe, the information about MMM is continuously being expanded among ordinary people. For the first week of August, positive results were seen through the so-called word of mouth. It is simple, members get help, they tell their friends about it, and let them decide if they also want to start participating in MMM. While MMM China continues to help participants who suffer from serious diseases or face difficult life situations, aside from financial support from MMM, the release of their old Mavros are also given priority. The administrators are grateful to all of the community members who donated through the platform, and those who received help to cover their medical expenses posted their thank you messages online. In MMM India, a 1K guider and his team of participants made the community proud. Through their leadership, our mutual aid community have carried out a big charity event wherein more than 150 children of different ages were gifted with school supplies and tasty fruits. As for MMM Indonesia, the meeting of MMM Guiders was celebrated. During the event, the leading guiders shared their experiences and how they made it big in MMM. Attendees were grateful for the things they learned and are now more confident that they can now promote our community even more actively and efficiently. And in MMM Myanmar, the system there is able to pay even when the amount for help being requested is quite large. For example, an ordinary participant got help for 4.58 BTC. He recorded a video in which he said warm words about our mutual aid community. MMM Philippines also had good news. The number of new registrations and provide help have increased twice for the past month. And last, for Asia and Oceania, the launch of the automated guider school in MMM Turkey resulted to more talented leaders. 4 leaders obtained the status of 100 plus Guider. The second batch of talented students from MM School will graduate soon, and application for the third batch was also open. And for our last stop for our MMM Weekly Digest is Latin America. In Brazil, we launched a call center with 11 motivated operators manning the lines and striving for best results. MMM Brazil administrations has also designed 2 cool 3D images that will help participants promote the system. While in MMM Colombia, Guiders held several super positive offline events. The smiles and tears of joy on people's faces are proof that the Guiders in that country are doing great. As for Ecuador, Jibo Chat was launched wherein questions of the participants, newcomers, and website visitors are answered by online consultants. The first week of live communication through the launch service showed excellent results, and the administration is confident that this innovation will be very useful. In addition, charity events for children were arranged, where boys and girls got a lot of gifts from MMM. And lastly, 14 new Guiders graduated in MM Peru who are now focused on the work with participants. And as the system progresses fast in Peru, more and more new Guiders are needed for promoting the community. The administration also has some pleasant news for participants who prefer using Bitcoins. As August began, the circuit was successfully fixed and the 2-week activation period has started. It is the offer for increasing the scales of Bitcoin, and with the completion of the recent circuit, it is expected that the productivity of Bitcoin network will be doubled. Hence, transactions will be carried out faster and fees will be lower. According to the preliminary forecast, the circuit will be activated completely before August ends, with all its advantages in place. That's it for our MMM's Weekly Digest for this edition of MNC. In a bit is our MM Gives Back story for this week. That was just one of the many singing that happened during a charity event at the Rafiki Orphanage Home located at the Methodist Satellite Village in Rafiki, in Ghana's Winneba country. The young kids officially opened the occasion with a song and praise. Then Guider Ebenezer took up to deliver his opening remarks, and he continued with a short explanation on what MMM does. He told his audience that MM is a community of people helping people and that giving is the bedrock of its ideology. A Methodist minister who also heads the center was present to receive the donations that the team brought. He thanked MMM for their good deeds, and he happily helped out the team in distributing t-shirts and sweets to the children and volunteers present in the occasion. From beginning to end, the atmosphere was festive as the children sang songs and shared their genuine smiles. For the team, their efforts were all compensated by the happy faces that they have seen among the kids present. And they vowed to do more events like it to spread further MM's ideology. Most people have a wrong attitude towards money. They try to earn money as hard as they can. They wake up in the morning, go to work, pay bills, and dream about things that they want to have but cannot afford. And when they finally succeed, most often they spend money on clothes, food, entertainment, vacations, and other material things. Most of us are trapped in this unending cycle of work and spend and work and spend. As we earn bigger, our expenses on things tend to go larger as well, and we again end up running out of cash, and the vicious cycle begins anew. And we fail to realize that it is doing us harm. So how do we break out of this cycle? The MMM community can be of great help. All you need to do is join the community and start putting aside 10 to 30% of your salary to be donated to the community. Through this, you are not just investing your money in creating a just financial world, you are also starting to grow your own funds through mutual donation exchange. As you start earning more bonuses in MMM, you can slowly pay back your debts, make the long plan purchases, and put aside a little money to launch your own business. Your aim should be to become a store owner and not a salesperson. Even if you start a small business initially, it's still way better than working for someone else and enriching them. Once it gets rolling, use 50% of your income to contribute to MMM. By putting aside a part of your earning on a regular basis, you will start to fulfilling your dreams that once seemed impossible. The MMM community is ready to help you break away from the cycle and walk like a free man, but only if you are willing to embrace its ideology and do your part in spreading it.
Great day everyone, my name is Emil and welcome to another segment of Just My Opinion. During our previous segment, I shared a little overview about the law of attraction. I shared some of the important pointers on how to use it to achieve overall success in our lives, and I'm really happy reading feedbacks from our audience saying that it helped them really understand the power of having a positive mindset. Our new topic for today came from one participant who talked to me personally and suggested to tackle this particular subject. And because I'm a promoter of financial education, I didn't hesitate to take it and became the main subject of our discussion today. So let me start with a question. When it comes to money, what do you think is the biggest mistake committed by most people that slows down their success? I got you thinking, right? So let me share what I think is the answer. When it comes to money, I think the biggest mistake most people do is overspending. What do I mean by that? Since financial education is not being taught in school, many people don't have the proper control over their money. Spending too much money on things that is not really needed is common for people who don't have any idea about financial management. They think that buying stuffs using their hard-earned money is like giving a self-reward for a job well done. Now, don't get me wrong about what I said. Buying yourself with the latest gadget is okay as long as it serves good purpose and it's useful. And more importantly, you purchase it from the money which is left after saving. You know why? You know why I'm saying this? It is because most people do is the other way around. Instead of spending the money left after saving, they are doing the opposite. Spend now and save later. Then they keep wondering why their financial struggles are almost never ending. And this is true as well for us here in MMM. I've seen so many guiders who had a taste of their first million from their Mavro, but later on came back to being broke because they lacked the discipline to handle money. After earning a lot, they spend too much on luxuries and vacations instead of using their money to build businesses and additional resources. Most people think that when the MMM community where they belong is gaining momentum, it's okay to be complacent. Come on guys, we have seen that even when MMM is on its strongest moment, pause modes and restarts can still happen at any moment. So my advice for everyone is this. When you start earning a substantial income, whether it's from MMM or from your job, start saving little by little. We all know it won't hurt your budget that much if you will keep at least 10% for your savings. Or if 10% is still big, try 5%. Just at least you can start practicing how to save. Now here's the best part. Your purpose for saving should not be just to save it there until you reach a particular amount. Your purpose of saving should be for investing. Investing in what? Investing in a traditional business or any other legit form of money generating asset. Start building multiple sources of income, and when your money comes from multiple sources, not only you can help the MMM community during tough times, but you will be able to build your wealth in a success at an early age. The result is you will be able to live and enjoy life to the fullest. That's it for this week. I'll see you again next week. Again, I hope you learned something today from this segment. This is Emil saying, remember that everything that I said in this video is just my opinion. Have a great day, guys, and bye-bye.
Before we close, we would like to greet our participants from countries celebrating important holidays this week. For China, as they celebrate their Valentine's Day today, as well as the Philippines for their National Heroes Day. And Peru on Wednesday for the Feast of Santa Rosa de Lima. While on Thursday, we join our Muslim brethren as they begin Eid al-Adha. And with that, another edition of MNC, your Mavro News channel, has come to an end. I am Mark. Always remember, together we change the world.